How you guys doing? This is TK Owens with TKO TV, and I wanted to touch base today on something that I read a few days ago, and actually heard Alex Jones talk about it last night. And when I got this issue, uh, I was talking about it to my friends and how messed up it was, and I figured, somebody else has covered it, and I was really thinking about covering it. It's just somebody else beat me to it. So I'm going to weigh in on my perspective on this. Now, as you can see, what I'm holding in my hand is the latest issue of the Game Informer magazine. It's the December issue of 2011, and this is my personal subscription. I am a gamer. I love to game, I get the magazine because I want to know what's coming out that's new, if there's anything cool coming out, different aspects of gaming. Well, that's the side issue. In this magazine, this particular issue focuses on a new game by Ubisoft coming out. It's the newest one in the Rainbow Six series called Patriots. Now, in this particular magazine, on page 54, okay, is the headline, "The Enemies Within," and Americans are angry. Big red letters right there on that front page. Now, I'm not going to sit here and read this to you, but I am going to touch on a few points that I think are very important to talk about. One of those is going to be the fact that what they are touching on in this particular article, which is like a 7-page spread, is the fact that they're claiming that the Patriots are the enemy. They're the terrorists. They're focusing on this. They're focusing on the fact that returning war veterans and the ones that are disgruntled because they come home and they're not treated the same anymore, i.e. anybody who comes back from war. And Tea Partiers, and it goes into a little bit on Occupy the Wall Street movement, and several different little innuendos about how these guys are terrorists. Now, what it's doing is it's teaching our children that, your neighbor is a terrorist, and it's okay to shoot them. It literally a quote directly from that article, right on the very first page in the first 3 paragraphs. A direct quote states, "Do you have what it takes to fire on your neighbors?" Huh? Ubisoft, this one's for you, dude. And girls and whoever else helps run your company. Y'all are sellouts, and you deserve to go bankrupt. You deserve to be put out of commission and out of business. The people that are disgruntled, the true patriots, the ones that want to stand up for freedom and truth and justice in this country, are not terrorists, okay? I happen to be a veteran, okay? And I'm not a terrorist. I am a patriot. I believe in my country, and I will die defending my country. But not for you guys. I am sick to death of looking around me, and all I see is propaganda, big sis putting her crap out there, and them teaching my children that it's okay to shoot their neighbor through games like this. Now, in the game, it does allow you to play as, quote, the terrorist, so that you can see things from their perspective. But it solidifies the fact that they are still calling them terrorists. No matter what you do, they're still a terrorist. It goes on to talk about how in 1997, there was around 45, 50 or so militias in the United States. and that through 2010 the numbers show that there are over 300. Now, me personally, I think that's an awesome idea, because even our founding fathers called upon the militias to protect our country. Okay? And for those that wrote this article, it talks about, a lot of these militias are going through intense military training, and nobody knows why. Well, I'll tell you why. Because they're preparing to fight for their freedoms. Okay? I believe in that. Now, am I going to throw the first punch? Hell no. Am I going to punch back if I get punched? You damn right. So for all of you that out there in the government and the dumbed down puppets and the ones that think that they're just going to run over everybody, be prepared, because if you push, this sumbitch is going to push back. All right? I'm sick to death of you guys. You piss me off. I'm done. Okay? If you believe what I believe in, ladies and gentlemen, out there in YouTube land, if you believe in the Constitution of the United States and in the oath that me and my fellow soldiers and returning veterans believe in and took the oath for, to protect the standards of the Constitution and protect this country with our very being from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, the domestic enemies that we have today are our own government. Okay? The people in our government and the people running our government, i.e. the big banksters. Okay? The people that are screwed up. The people that, are messing around with our country, i.e. Goldman Sachs and all the big bankers that run all them, the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Okay? Those are the people that are running our government. Okay, the people that are running the Federal Reserve are the ones that are running our government. They're running this country into the ground. Okay, now as I said before, am I prone to condone acts of violence? Absolutely not. But am I prone to say, if violence is pushed upon you, defend yourself? Absolutely. Defend yourself with every fiber in your being. Okay? Because there's no reason for them to push you. Okay? And if they continue to push you and they see that you're not going to do anything, they're going to know that all you are is a sheep. Okay? You're somebody that they can push around and not going to do anything. Well, you know what? I'm done. Push me around one more time and see what happens. Okay? I'm not going to go out and I'm not going to go up and blow up anything. I'm not going to go around and just, arbitrarily cause violence. But the first person that comes into my home or comes up to me and tries to install fear in me or install, programming into me and tell me they're going to take away my freedoms, prepare to get knocked down. I'm really pissed off today. I'm sorry, guys. But these are things that need to be said. A lot of people are saying it, and so I figured I'd weigh in and say something too. Okay? If you want freedom, you have to fight for it. If you want freedom, you need to stand up and take it back. I'm TK Owens, and this is TKO TV. I appreciate you guys listening to me, my rant, and have a wonderful day. God bless.